You guys have been asking me to do Ruta de las Flores, and I just haven't had the opportunity to get that far west. And then the day that we were there, it rained most of the trip. So this is a little bit of what exactly is Ruta de las Flores and what it is not. And next time we're in this neck of the woods, we'll do a whole series because honestly, that is what it needs. Ruta de las Flores, or the Flower Route, is a scenic byway that encompasses 5 pueblos along the Apaneca volcanic range. Noizalco is known for its artisan furniture and artisan decor, which is everywhere, lining the streets and highway. But the real prize is once you get down into the main part of town. In every Salvadoran town, right in the middle of town, they have a main plaza or central park. And usually on that main plaza, there's a Catholic church and the city municipal building. And right in front of the main plaza is where the night market of Noizalco is. This place is hoppin' at night. And it is known for having the most exquisite and beautiful artisan handcrafted products. Here's the Central Park, which will be flooded on Saturdays and Sundays with families just enjoying being outside and enjoying being together. Here you will find some of the funnest and most unique flavors and plates of El Salvador. In fact, I saw one which had iguana and another one which had snails. Now, I tried escargot in France, and after that I determined I wasn't a snail fan, so I wasn't brave enough to try it again. Everything is so colorful and hand-painted or woven. It really makes you think twice about buying something fabricated from a store. Next up, we have Salcoatitan. Now, the center park of Salcoatitan is known for having a beautiful water fountain. But unfortunately, when we got there today, it was all closed up and under construction. So, as I said, when we come back, we'll make sure we show it. Something odd here is there's 2 Catholic churches right next door to each other. There's got to be a great story behind that. We'll cover that next time too. Now off to Huayua. Huayua is known for beautiful waterfalls. There are 2 big waterfalls that are in the Huayua vicinity. Los Chorros de la Calera and the 7 waterfalls. Also in Ruta de las Flores, that's probably outside of El Tunco. This is the place where you will see the most foreigners and gringos of all of El Salvador. They're pretty hard to miss. Huayua's Central Park's also under construction, but I think by the time we come back in February, everything should be open again. These blue tie-dye outfits are actually something that is unique to El Salvador. It comes from añil, which used to be a major crop for El Salvador hundreds of years ago. Salvies love their pride, even when marshmallow showed up for El Salvador's beginning of the Central American Games. Now let's talk about when to plan your trip. Because this scenic byway is at an elevation of 1,400 meters, between November to February, it's jacket and pants weather. But that's also when all the blooms are at their best all along the routes and the highways. Between March to October, it's a lot warmer and you can get away with just t-shirts and shorts. So it really depends upon what you want to see and what you want to pack. Ataco is known for its Festival de Farolitos, or Lantern Festival, that happens in September. It also reminds me a whole lot of Antigua, Guatemala, with the cobblestone streets and the colonial emphasis, all the different murals that they have in Ataco, and it's more than its fair share of tourists. In fact, it even has its own little tourist tram that runs around town if you want to park outside of town, because as you can see, parking's not necessarily very fun. but you will definitely get a full cultural immersion. Apparently, the nightlife is also the best in Ataco. With all these tourists around, clubs and restaurants light up at night on the weekends. If you like colonial style, but maybe don't necessarily want to stay in it, there are other modern places like this restaurant, La Pampa, Ataco. Apaneca is the last city on the Ruta de las Flores. This is a neighborhood in Apaneca where some friends came and decided to retire here. Their video is the interview about the Canadians that came to live in El Salvador. They love this neighborhood and have connected with many other retirees. They love how lush it is and the gorgeous views. If you've ever thought of retiring in El Salvador, contact Living Like a Local.